1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, now I should be in sync. Alright, so this is just another little test. We're going to try this out. I don't know how well the audio will be. I'm trying a new way to capture the audio, but we'll just go ahead and continue.
This is
I also don't know.
on your personal communicator. I'm tracking your position through the Endar Spire's life support systems. Basila's escape pod is away. You're the last surviving crew member on the Endar Spire. Now, I can't wait for you much longer. You have to get to the escape pods.
Yeah, I forgot Karth talks to us there, but I don't know how long of a video this will be. This might be a little shorter than the last one. I might just get to the end, but he was talking about if I had a stealth skill. Don't have it, so we'll just have to fight this dude that's down at the end of the hallway, right there. So let's go ahead and get started. But it's probably best to use a sword if you're a soldier. Well, it's best to use a sword in this part anyway, just because of how close you are.
Be careful. There's a whole squad of Sith troopers on the other side of that door. You need to find some way to thin their numbers. You could reprogram the damaged assault droid to help you, if you have enough repair parts. Or you could use computer spikes to slice into the terminal and use the Endar Spire's security systems against the Sith.
So, yeah, like Karth was saying, there's a whole group of people on the other side of this door. Let's go ahead and look at it. 2, 4, 5. There's 5 people. We can overload it, which is what I'm going to do because it's a lot better. It's just going to end up saving not computer parts, but repair parts. And before you leave the Endar Spire, if anything, you just get this and you loot the Jedi that was in the last part. That's all you need to loot. You can skip everything else.
You've made it just in time.
Well, except your equipment.
I'm a soldier with the Republic, like you. We're the last 2 crew members left in the Endar Spire. Basila's escape pod's already gone, so there's no reason for us to stick around here and get shot by the Sith. Now, come on. There'll be time for questions later.
Excuse me. Now, there's only one escape pod left. I don't understand why we have to. Here's the last escape pod. Only hope for your survival. Yeah, we'll use it.
Good to see you up instead of thrashing about in your sleep. You must have been having one hell of a nightmare. I was wondering if you were ever going to wake up. I'm Karth, one of the Republic soldiers from the Endar Spire. I was with you on the escape pod. Do you remember?
right, I'm so and so. By the way, how did we get
Been
here?
slipping in and out of consciousness for a couple of days now, so I imagine you're pretty confused about things. Try not to worry. We're safe. At least for the moment. We're in an abandoned apartment on the planet of Taris. We were banged up pretty bad when our escape pod crashed, but luckily I wasn't seriously hurt. I was able to drag you away from our crash site and all the confusion, and I stumbled into this abandoned apartment. By the time the Sith arrived on the scene, we were long gone.
I guess I owe you my
don't have
life,
to thank
thanks.
me. I've never abandoned anyone on a mission, and I'm not about to start now. Besides, I'm gonna need your help. Taris is under Sith control. Their fleet is orbiting the planet, they've declared martial law, and they've imposed a planet-wide quarantine. But I've been in worse spots. I saw on your service records that you understand a remarkable number of alien languages. That's pretty rare in a raw recruit, but it should come in handy while we're stranded on a foreign world. There is no way the Republic will be able to get anyone through the Sith blockade to help us. If we're gonna find Bastila and get off this planet, we can't rely on anybody but ourselves.
Why is it so important to find
That smack
Bastila?
to your head did more damage than I thought. Bastila's a Jedi. She was with the strike team that killed Darth Revan, Malak's Sith master. Bastila's the key to the whole Republic war effort. The Sith must have found out that she was on the Endar Spire and set an ambush for us in this system. I believe Bastila was on one of the escape pods that crashed down here in Taris. For the sake of the Republic war effort, we have to try and find her.
Any idea where we should
While
start
you were
looking?
out, I did some scouting around. There are reports of a couple escape pods crashing down into the Undercity. It's probably a good place to start. But the Undercity's a dangerous place. We don't want to go there unprepared, and it won't do Bastila any good if we go and get ourselves killed.
I want to go scout this planet out a
Good
bit.
idea. We can use this abandoned apartment as a base. We can probably get some equipment and supplies here in the upper city. Just remember to keep a low profile. I've heard some grim stories about the Dark Jedi interrogation techniques. They say the Force can do terrible things to a mind. Can wipe away your memories and destroy your very identity. But I figure if we don't do anything stupid, we should be okay. I mean, after all, they're looking for Bastila, not a couple of grunts like us. All right, soldier, let's move out.
So this is your little base that you get when you're on Taris. Taris, I don't know how to say it. I've heard it said both ways. But the reason you wanted to get that sword is because you can upgrade it. All this is just telling you about upgrading stuff. Adds +1 damage to slashing. So this automatically becomes the best weapon you'll have. Well, second best, I guess. If you're doing guns, it'll be the second best. But if you're doing melee, yeah, since we're leaving for the first time, we have to take Karth. Like, it won't let us leave him behind.
Okay, you alien scum. Everybody get up against the wall. This is a raid. That's how we deal with smart-mouth aliens. Now the rest of you get up against the wall before I lose my temper again. Hey, what's this? Humans hiding out with aliens? They're Republic fugitives. Attack!
And Karth is really good, or at least in the early parts of the game, he's really good. Towards the end, if you don't do the right things to him, he becomes garbage, and you'll get better people. Obviously, you'll get better people. Just watch what Karth does. Well, never mind, he ain't doing too good. He ain't doing too hot right now.
Kuyami just kuna chitanai. Ina kun ba marulira rachikun. Slimo padona. Rundi hadonga chihonkabi.
I'm just glad I can help.
Ayuata honga chakanki dora. Kachi kuita hodonga. Topa da bongwalia gando do nado chut. Musha papangpa. Pola wana chitne. Bamuli slemo poda wanga kun bes mulira rabes. Uba batu konchi. Tong nongbong shang yung yang. Tong patok smaktelia.
But yeah, this is how this game basically goes. You'll progress a little bit, something forced. Progress a little bit more, something else is forced. Trying to think of something good to get. I don't really know what to get. I guess I'll just go with conditioning would help in the long run. I'll be getting the last one before I leave Taris, if I do. Either of them, actually. We'll go with we'll go with conditioning. Let's see. Did that? Okay. Alright, that'll work. Let's go ahead and look around a little bit since we'll be here. Garth, do you have security? What is your security skill? It's 1. Alright, I guess.
It's open.
What?
Let's go ahead and get this going.
Who are you? What are you doing in here? You can't just come barging into someone's home. That's no excuse. You can't just go around barging into people's apartments because you're curious. But at least you're more polite than that pig Holden. Just one of Darvik's men who can't keep his hands to himself. But all he got for his trouble was a nasty scar from my vibroblade. Too bad I'm the one still paying the price. I don't want to talk about it. I'm in enough trouble already. Besides, I don't know if I can trust you.
I don't think this will work, because I don't have a persuade skill.
Well, I suppose you seem like an all-right sort. When I cut Holden, it made him back off, but it also embarrassed him in front of his friends. Holden's a spiteful little hut slug. He went and put out a bounty on my head for what I did. That's why I'm hiding out here. I doubt it. Holden is one of Darvik's men. When you work for the local crime lord, the authorities tend to turn a blind eye. I'm afraid this is between me and Holden now. You could try, I guess. He usually hangs out at the cantina in the lower city. It probably won't do any good. Holden's used to getting his own way. That's one of the fringe benefits of being a goon for Darvik. Working for the local crime lord lets you get away with things. Still, I appreciate the offer. Goodbye and good luck. I hope you can talk some sense into Holden.
Alright, so that wasn't too difficult. Now this dude talks a lot. He's gonna tell us stupid stuff.
Tong haitwam jiji jum lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bongwaleo gondona chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto tun. Chilamulane ni dubobo. Wonga kumbis jang ba mulira.
We're gonna try to be a little bit of a good guy for right now.
Tuk nincha tukune mulerabes.
I already know about all the energy shields, so we're not going to ask them about them. Basically what it is if you're fighting someone with a blaster, they'll protect you. They'll negate the damage. For the first ones you get are pretty garbage. They only last for like, I think it's 20 seconds. And then as you progress through the game, they get better and better. So we're just going to skip that.
Chikun ida hodonga. Yiking kuno ba mulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. Tong abog sha umninang. Wanga kumbis king balemuraya. Johnny yon tunjiji ida dwana. Kavabol pa mulji gumana. Achuta. Wonga kunbis dolbi kikuyana. Dong patugas maktelia.
Where is that? There it is. See, it's up to 20 points of electrical damage and energy. And then if you just turn it on when you're in a new area, it lasts for 200 seconds or until the 20 points is used. So if you get into a fight with somebody and it uses 5, then you and your party kill them, it'll stay on after the fight. I mean, they're pretty decent to have early if you're playing a scoundrel or a scout, just because you won't be the one going in and fighting. You should be using blasters. But I'm more or less interested in this, because that'll give us a good defense bonus right off the bat. So we're going to sell some stuff. Repair kits, we're not going to need them for a while. We'll get rid of one of these. The vibro blade, we don't need 2 of them. We'll get rid of the long sword. We'll get rid of both of those. Now I rarely ever use these. I don't know what they're called. I think they're stem. No, they're not stem pack. Yeah, I think they're called stem packs. But I rarely ever use them. Oh, they're just called stems, my bad. But I rarely ever use them, but we'll hold on to them for now, just because they're good bonuses. Let's go ahead and get the light armor. Yeah, we got enough for it. So we'll go ahead and swap over to that light armor. Go ahead and get 19. Karth can get the combat. And see, this is what I was talking about. Karth has probably one of the best pistols in the game. Or blaster. So.
Sure.
We'll just go ahead and bash this door open. This might take a second, but it'll give me time to talk about some other things. This game, it's kind of hit or miss what you get, because it's a random loot system. So one time you play through, somebody might have some med packs. Another time they might have credits, which is the game's money. And other times they'll have nothing. So it's all random. It's a random drop, I believe is what it's called. That's the way out of here. We're not done up here yet. We're just going to continue looking around. So that way I can continue talking, because right now I've been recording for about 20 minutes. I don't know how long this will end up being, and once I edit the video down. But we'll see. We're just gonna loot this place and then I'll stop it after this. What never made any sense to me is that's an R2 unit head, but you never see an R2 unit in this game.
Ready?
You know, we'll just go ahead and use Karth because it'll be quicker opening this door.
It's open.
Because I don't want to have to edit this into 2 videos. We'll just keep it around 10 to 15 minutes is the max I'll make my videos. That's a janitor, he doesn't really have much to say, and then that's back to our apartment, so it's just a big circle. Now if you play this game and you don't want to talk to him, just go around the other way. Talking to him isn't really that important, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and stop this video here. I know it's not a lot of progress in the story, but we're gonna stop it here before we go to the next thing, just because it'll be a little easier to edit for me, I guess. But that's where we'll stop it. We'll drop a save, and I guess that's where we'll end it. So thanks for watching.